Hi, welcome to Treats for Tails. I am at the Southfield Public Library kitchen, and today I'm going to be making some delicious treats for your cats and for your dogs. So the first treat is almond butter cookies. Got it from a cookbook that we have here at the Southfield Public Library called Dinner Possible. So this is a treat for your cats and your dogs. You're going to start by preheating the oven to 325 degrees and also getting your cookie sheet ready. I like to put down some parchment paper. And then you're going to start with whole wheat flour. I have 3 1/3 cups of whole wheat flour in this bowl prepared. To that, we are going to add 2 cups of carrots, grated. And then in goes a 1/2 cup of parsley. It's roughly chopped. We have a 1/4 cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And then we have 3 tablespoons of almond butter. I know it doesn't say this in the recipe, but I added 2 eggs. And then I start to stir. This is what it looks like right now. The next step is to add water until it starts to look like a dough. So I'm just going to start adding some water and continue to stir until my batter resembles a nice dough. If you need to get your hands in there and do it, go for it. All right, here's what the dough looks like. All right, now we're gonna flour a surface that we can cut on top of. So I've got my floured cutting board. And I'm going to put my dough onto that. Add a little more flour and flatten it out. I'm going to use my rolling pin to flatten it out. And then you can add flour as you need to. Okay, now once you have a section that's pretty flat, you can start cutting. I can find my knife. For dogs, you're gonna wanna cut about an inch width, and then for cats, it's about a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch. The size is kind of up to you, but you're gonna cut into little squares. This is about the size you want if it's a dog. And then for a cat, you can go a little bit smaller. And then you're just gonna line your baking sheet with these squares. For both your cats and your dogs. All right, and once you have a full tray loaded up with your treats, that's when you're gonna pop it in the oven. These go in for 20 to 30 minutes, and you're gonna let them cool completely before serving them to your pups. So these would just pop right into the oven. And then you just have to wait. When they come out, they are gonna be beautiful little treats. They look really cute in a mason jar, and they're great for gifts. The turkey and cheddar muffins can be found in the book Pup Snacks, which can also be checked out at the Southfield Public Library. Okay, our next treat is turkey and cheese muffins for your dogs. So with this recipe, you're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and you're gonna grease some muffin tins. It's gonna make about 12. I use regular muffin tins, as well as these ones that are in the shape of dog bones, which also work really, really well for this recipe. So we're gonna start with our bowl of flour. We have 300 grams of whole wheat flour. We are gonna add, this is 2 slices of turkey bacon, which I cooked and then chopped up. And then we have 100 grams of low-fat cheddar cheese. We have 4 tablespoons of olive oil. We have a teaspoon each of baking powder and baking soda. Baking powder and baking soda. And then we have 150 milliliters of cold water. And then 1 egg this time. And I'm going to stir all this together. All right, and now it says to add water a little at a time until we have a runny batter. So I'm gonna go and add a little bit of water to this mixture. Okay, so we have our batter. It's looking nice and runny. So I'm gonna add this to my muffin tins. Take my spoon and just kind of do my best to fill the muffin tins. you can see what each looks like. When your muffin tins are all full of batter, you can go ahead and throw them in the oven. These ones go in for 20 to 25 minutes until they're golden brown, and then you transfer to a wire rack to cool, and then you're going to store the muffins in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 3 days. And these ones end up looking like so. Here's your regular muffin. And then here's your cute little dog bone shaped muffin. And I gave them to my dogs and they love them. So I hope you try these recipes and I hope your pets love them.